So we spend so much time talking about anti-aging skincare and products, but when you think about it, most of us really kind of use that for facial skincare and may neglect or don't think about our body and areas like the body that, for example, the neck or the back of the hands, if neglected, can age just as fast, if not faster. And these are the areas that often could give your age away. So today, I want to talk to you guys about body anti-aging skincare routine that is really suitable for all. Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board-certified dermatologist and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you enjoy learning more about skincare tips and product reviews, I would love it if you can give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, body skincare. So first of all, I just want to emphasize that body skincare is not much different from facial skincare. In fact, many of the ingredients you can kind of interchangeably use. It's just that recognizing certain parts of the body, depending on the location, can be more sensitive. And so you may have to modify what you use. But like, for example, acne, when there's body acne, I very much tell my patients to use the same thing if they have facial acne on their body. It's just that, again, depending on location, you may have to avoid certain things. Like you definitely don't want to put, for example, tretinoin in your armpit, for example. So there are certain things just to take into consideration, but it's not significantly different from facial skincare. I think it's more emphasizing the fact that don't neglect your body parts because these areas, when neglected, can age faster. And also, if you struggle with hyperpigmentation, for example, sunscreen, remembering to wear sunscreen on our body can be a little more challenging. I think many of us are very good these days about doing things for our face, but body parts too. I want to emphasize, don't neglect those areas. Now, along the same line, there's also no better product from the body, no magical creams that can help target your concerns. Like, for example, cellulite creams we know just really don't work because of the science behind how cellulite form. And so you really need to rely on, as with facial concerns, a combination of good skincare, sun protection, and maybe an office procedures if you're not getting the results that you need. And with any skincare kind of rules to live by, the most important thing is find products that you can use regularly, and consistency is key. Now, I do have to say, I'm going to be sharing some body-specific products because I think they're really nice and elegant, and the fact that they're formulated for the body means that it is more economical. Like a tretinoin that you would use on your face, if you use it on your body, God, you probably go through that in a week. And so I love that, which is why I'm sharing them. And two, when they're formulated for the body specifically, you don't have to worry about overdoing it or doing it too much where you may worry about getting too high of absorption. Because, facial retinol, they're meant to be used, ideally formulated in a way to be used on your face. So if you use facial retinol on your body, in theory, it could mean that you're getting too much retinol because the concentration are slightly different. So this is where you, depending on the actives that you're using body-specific products can be safer and more economical and just better all around. So tip number one is use an antioxidant-rich gentle cleanser. So when it comes to cleansing our body, I would say in general, depending on where you live, how much you exercise, how much you sweat, but most of us don't need to aggressively cleanse our skin every single day. I do recommend people to shower or bathe regularly because when you shower and bathe, you are rehydrating your skin. And then when you lock in that moisture after shower with a moisturizer, this is how you can keep your skin hydrated. There's a lot of misconception about if you have dry skin, you shouldn't shower regularly. It's actually the contrary. Each time you shower, it helps to add moisture to the stratum corneum. It's only when you don't apply moisturizer and let that water evaporate will your skin get drier. So daily showers, I definitely encourage. Now, if you are looking for a gentle cleanser that is helping to cleanse your skin effectively at the same time minimizing dryness and irritation, I love the one from La Roche-Posay, the Lipicard AP Gentle Foaming Cleansing Oil. In fact, I think my family, before spring, we've gone through 2 bottles of it. I love it for myself and for my kids. It's just a lovely oil cleanser, but that foams readily. So you feel like you're getting a good cleanse, but at the same time, it is very gentle and does not stretch your skin barrier. It's even been tested and suitable for individuals that have cancer patients are undergoing chemotherapy, because we know in those patients, they tend to have more skin sensitivity and dryness. So ingredient-wise, again, it contains La Roche-Posay's famous thermal spring water that we know helps to balance the skin microbiome, shea butter that's very rich and nourishing, niacinamide, and glycerin that are all wonderful ingredients to help support your skin barrier. And when we use it, I use it on myself as well as my kids in the shower or when they bathe. And it's super gentle, even suitable for babies 2 weeks and older. So just all around really nice cleanser that you can use for yourself as well as the whole family. And I did forget to mention that, for babies, you can even use it on their scalp as a shampoo. So just a great, decent size, economical size, gentle product that is suitable for everybody in the family, and a great multitasker. And I actually even use it on my face as a facial cleanser, so that's another great way. But yeah, just all around great cleansing product that is gentle and effective. Tip number 2 is, like what we recommend for the face, is add in a body retinol lotion. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is where if you are going to use active ingredients like retinol, I definitely recommend going with a product that is formulated for body use for the reasons I mentioned earlier. But because number one, they're much larger, like you can use it for a longer period of time. And two, they're formulated specifically for larger surfaces of the body. So you don't have to worry about like getting too much of retinol on your skin from using like a facial product. And, we all know that retinol is one of the OG ingredients to help with crepey skin, adding firmness, helping with fine lines, wrinkles, as well as hyperpigmentation. Now, when it comes to using retinol, you may have seen on social media, on TikTok, where people would squeeze tubes of tretinoin into like a moisturizer. I don't recommend that, because when you do that, you are actually exposing tretinoin to the air, and they can actually destabilize, oxidize your retinoids. And also when you're mixing it, you're definitely not getting an even mix. So I say, instead of mixing or compounding your own tretinoin and body cream, just pick up an over-the-counter retinol body product. And I actually love retinol body products because I also do find them to be a lot suitable for my sensitive skin, in the sense like my neck does not tolerate traditional tretinoin very well, and neck tends to be sensitive in general, but we tend to get a lot of fine lines and crepiness around the neck. So this would be a great starter product to use to help address like the crepiness, the fine lines, wrinkles, and to add firmness back to your skin. So like all retinoids, you want to use this at night after showering or just on clean skin. If you don't use retinol, then something like the La Roche-Posay Lipocard AP moisturizing cream or lotion would be a good moisturizer to immediately put on your skin afterwards. Now, the one I think is lovely, that is great, I've used myself personally, that is a retinol body specific lotion, is from Versed, and it's the Versed Skin Gentle Retinol Body Lotion. So basically, like their Gentle Retinol for face, which I love and I've talked about in the past, this is that version, but made into a bigger tube, formulated specifically for body use. It's very gentle. I love the formula. It's hydrating, but yet not super thick, greasy, or sticky. Ingredient-wise, it contains 0.01% retinol that is suitable. Again, we don't really kind of dwell too much on the concentration because formulation is everything. But here, it's a good concentration that we know works well, but less irritating. Also contains 2.5% cocoa butter that is nourishing, moisturizing, along with 1% squalane and vitamin E. So all wonderful nourishing ingredients that helps to hydrate the skin. So it's a great body moisturizer first and foremost. And on top of that, you're getting the active retinol that's going to help to address those concerns we mentioned earlier. Another product, if you feel like you want to titrate up on the body retinol, is Paula's Choice Skin Smoothing Body Treatment. And this is more, I would say, for advanced body retinol users, if you will, but also still hydrates your skin and gives your skin a smooth, silky finish. Ingredient-wise, it contains pure 0.1% retinol concentration. So going to be a little bit higher. I would say if you have really sensitive skin, I probably don't recommend starting out with this one. Go with the Versed. But this one is going to be more for advanced users and also contains shea butter, evening primrose oil that's rich in lipids, helps nourish the skin along with antioxidants, including vitamin E and C. So these ingredients are going to work together with retinol to also improve uneven skin tone. So if you struggle not only with texture, crepiness, fine lines, but also hyperpigmentation or dullness on the body, I think this would be a better option to use. Tip 3 is exfoliate regularly. As you can see, we are really extrapolating and taking all the things we talk about for facial skincare and using it on the body because, at the end of the day, skin is skin, but just slightly different based on an anatomical location. But exfoliation can definitely be helpful on the body, especially if you struggle with like conditions like keratosis pilaris, that rough and bumpy skin, dull, dry, ashy skin, or hyperpigmentation. And using an exfoliating cleanser or body lotion is going to be a lot more effective at helping with those anti-aging concerns, hyperpigmentation, dullness, dryness, and flakiness than using an aggressive scrub that could certainly irritate your skin, but may also worsen hyperpigmentation depending like on what you're using and how aggressive you are. So I always recommend chemical exfoliants over physical ones. Now, when it comes to using chemical exfoliants, one easy step is just use an exfoliating body wash on a regular basis that's super gentle and getting rid of that superficial dead skin buildup. And one I recommend is from Naturium, the smoother glycolic acid body wash that contains glycolic acid at 5% concentration. That's decent and not super irritating, along with other alpha hydroxy acid blends, including lactic acid, pyruvic acid, malic acid, and then with biomimetic red algae extract helps to hydrate the skin, helps to retain moisture. It's just all around nice and hydrating body wash that helps to gently exfoliate and improve skin turnover at the same time. Now, if you're looking for a body-specific overnight chemical exfoliating treatment like we normally talk about for the face, one I recommend is from Necessaire, the Body Peel. This is a really nice, elegant, almost like serum-like product that you apply on your skin, on the body. Can use it all over, or most people, I think with the texture, I think it's better to kind of apply on areas that you need where it has extra dullness, dryness, flakiness, like areas of the arms, where you have struggle with keratosis pilaris, or on the legs where you have hyperpigmentation, or strawberry legs, or on your back where you struggle with post-acne marks. The texture is slightly sticky, but is a serum and gel that contains wonderful ingredients, including 10% blend of AHAs, 1% BHA salicylic acid, as well as 1% PHA gluconolactone, along with niacinamide, 1% resveratrol, that is also an antioxidant and has some anti-aging benefits, and as well as 1% one resurfacing peptide, all around just a wonderful formula that helps to improve the body, skin texture, and skin tone at the same time, helping to reduce dullness, adding radiance, and improving hydration of the skin. Now, as far as how you would use these products, and if you do want to use a chemical exfoliant along with a body retinol, you can certainly do this like skin cycling that we do for face. You can even try layering on top of the products, like for example, apply the Necessaire body, peel, and then afterwards use the retinol body lotion from Versed. It all kind of just depends on how sensitive your skin is. And I would say for most of us, for the majority, our body skin, aside from the neck, is hardier than the face. So with that said, I think overall it is able to tolerate more actives than our facial skin. But again, it really depends on like your skin type. And also, like if you use an exfoliating body wash regularly, you can certainly use retinol the same time too, because cleansers, body washes, the contact time is a lot shorter, so it's going to be far less irritating. You can either layer them together or alternate, like skin cycling. And lastly, for individuals that have really sensitive skin and have even a hard time tolerating body retinol, some people's neck can be very sensitive, you can consider like a peptide-based body moisturizer that can help to plump, firm, and reduce crepiness as well. And this is a great substitute for especially neck and chest, where it's ultra sensitive, for anyone for some reason who cannot tolerate a topical body retinol even. And one product that I really recommend is again from Necessaire, and it's the body lotion, the firming moisturizer with 5 peptides and 2.5% niacinamide. So as the name implies, it contains wonderful blends of peptides to help to plump the skin, improve fine lines, wrinkles, helps to firm the skin, and that 2.5% niacinamide we know helps improve skin texture and skin tone, helps to brighten the skin, like improve like uneven skin tone, hyperpigmentation. It also is infused with wonderful oils along with vitamin A, C, E, and omega fats, including 6 and 9. Now, the vitamin A in here is fairly low concentration, mostly acting as an antioxidant more than anything else. So you're not going to get a lot of irritation. So highly recommend as your body moisturizer for some firming, plumping benefits, or as an alternative for anyone who cannot use body retinol for whatever reason. And last tip number 4 is don't forget sunscreen on your body. I feel like some common areas that we don't think about is like the back of the hand. And not only do I see a lot of skin cancer on the back of the hands, but that crepiness of your hands can really give your age away. What we do so much, to our face and even neck, but we forget the hands, which is not an area that we can easily remember. That wrinkling, that, the hollowing of the hands can definitely be very, very dramatic contrast. And so whenever you're out and about, you can either think about putting sunscreen on the back of your hands regularly or consider getting some of those gloves. And don't neglect driving, which can be a huge source of UV radiation for not only our face, neck, but also hands. When we are driving the steering wheel, UV light definitely penetrates through glass. This is the reason why we see a lot more sun damage and skin cancer from the left side, on the left side of the face. It's majority of it is from, just driving and that sun exposure on the left side. So use up sunscreen regularly. I always like to put on sunscreen before I go home when I'm driving, especially during the summertime. You can, keep them in your bag, apply it on your hands. You can have driving sun protective gloves. That's another easy option. Whatever you do, whatever you can help you remind yourself. But yes, don't neglect sunscreen on other parts of the body. Chest is another big area. Now, as far as like elegant sunscreens, there's so many. Feel free to check out my older videos. But one that I frequently love using on myself and on my family, great for the summer. It's lightweight, elegant, not sticky, not heavy, and also water resistant, is from La Roche-Posay, the Helios line. Their melted milk sunscreen that comes in SPF 60 as well as 100. This is a fast absorbent, lightweight, no white cast, not greasy sunscreen that contains a blend of chemical filters and antioxidants. So this is really my go-to in the summertime for the body, because in the summer it's super hot and humid. The last thing I want is put on a sunscreen that's gonna make my skin sticky and like sticky and like yucky and greasy. And so this one, when you put it on, give it a minute or two, it does not even feel like you put anything on your skin. Not to mention the water resistant formula makes a great one if you're going to be spending more time in the sun, swimming or running or sweating it off. You still should reapply, but definitely is going to able to last on your skin for longer periods of time. All right, guys. So those are 4 simple tips and products that you can incorporate into your body care to reduce, skin aging on the body, especially if you're already experiencing some fine lines, wrinkles, and creepiness like on the neck, chest, and hands. And these are simple products that are fairly affordable and easy to do. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you want me to talk about procedures that can be helpful for body rejuvenation. Let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to make a video on that topic as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.